Today I'm going to share with you how to scale once you plateau at the six-figure mark. I'm Lisa Johnson, a multi-six-figure business coach, and in 2.5 years I've built a business online where I make 90% of my income from passive and semi-passive income streams. This is a situation that happens to a lot of people, but it was something that I quickly managed to figure out and push past, which is why I was able to grow and scale my business so quickly. Most entrepreneurs are able to get to the 100,000 mark by being brilliant at what they do, working really hard and having a great network where they can get the clients they need from referrals and word of mouth. The thing is, this very quickly becomes tiring because you're trading time for money and you hit an income ceiling really quickly. This was not going to work for me when I wanted to live a freedom lifestyle and travel the world with my family while I continued to earn money whilst I was away. Trading time for money is not only knackering, you end up on a treadmill that you can't get off, and eventually you just fall off. You're too busy seeing all these clients that you haven't got the capacity to then be marketing yourself to new clients and filling your sales pipeline. That way you can end up working in a feast or famine fashion, and that's high risk, and you certainly won't be able to live a freedom lifestyle. One of the first things that you've got to get your head around and accept if you want to scale and break free from the six-figure plateau is to recognise that you can't do everything yourself. It's most definitely the time to outsource a lot of the work that has to be done in your business. That can be hard for a number of reasons. Some people worry about spending the cash on paying other people to do the work, and others are too precious or control freaks and can't bear the idea of someone else taking over, that they might not do things as good as they do. It's time to let go. You need to be doing the stuff that is in your zone of genius, not scheduling social media or booking travel. You'll definitely need a VA at a bare minimum, but I would suggest starting to build a small team around you that have specific expertise in the things you need but don't have the time or skills to do. To give you an example, I have a tech VA, a PA, a Facebook ads manager and a marketing manager. I also bring more people into the business when I need them at certain times to deliver certain things. Obviously, the main thing I'm going to recommend to you here is that you start to look for ways to bring passive and semi-passive income into your business so that you can move away from trading your time for money. It's about looking for ways to serve many at the same time. There are so many ways to do this. Selling courses, running memberships, writing books and ebooks, to name a few. My membership GSD Society brings me around 20,000 a month, and all I really need to do is be active in the group and do a live Wind Down Friday on a Friday night where I share my business lessons for the week, and I arrange for great experts and speakers to come in and run training sessions for them. It takes me an hour or two of my time a week. In my free group, I regularly ask them what they're having problems with, and whatever the trend is that comes back, I can quickly create something for them at the price point for them that eliminates the problem. Recently, they told me they were finding it hard to build an email list, so I quickly put together a 4-week bootcamp for £197 to kick them into action. I instantly had loads of people sign up, and it brought me in £7,500 in a couple of days. I only took 4 hours of my time to deliver it and a bit of prep time once I knew what they needed. You might then start to see that you're making incremental progress, but it's not feeling exponential, and wondering why it's not going as fast as you'd like it to. This is usually down to the fact you're still operating with a short-term sales mindset rather than a long-term relationship mindset. I'll explain this in more detail. You've scaled your day-to-day operations, but not necessarily your marketing funnel and pipeline. You're not raising your profile sufficiently so that new potential clients are seeking you out. You need to be way past the point of meeting people for coffee and getting clients from referrals now. You've got to get out there, like really out there, and be boldly sharing your ideas more broadly with the world. Becoming really focused on becoming the expert in your field and industry is the only way to break through that final income ceiling on the way to 7 figures. This means PR, media coverage, speaking gigs on bigger stages alongside bigger players. I recently had my story published in Forbes and it trended, and I got to speak on stage alongside one of my idols, Denise Duffield-Thomas, something 3 years ago I never thought I could do. Try some of these things in your business and let me know how you get on. And if you've enjoyed this video, then make sure you subscribe below. And remember, if I can do it, you can do it too.